What's going on, everybody? DT, welcome back to Let's Challenge Final Fantasy, still Red Mage. This is part 25. Are you ready for the showdown? We are here once again for a third time. Will I win? Let's find out. Remember me, Garland? Your puny lot thought it had defeated me, but the four fiends sent me back 2,000 years into the past. Okay? So now you're reliving history, aren't you? From here, I sent the four fiends to the future. The fiends will send me back to here, and the time loop will go on. So you send four guys to the future. And basically, well, Sid, I guess if we killed you, then I guess... How does that work, though? I guess it's like before you died? So you came back here, or they resurrected you and they sent you back, and then you were this all-powerful man? I don't know. I don't understand. After 2,000 years, I will be forgotten, and the time loop will close. I will live forever, and you shall meet doom! Alright, here we go. Alright, that didn't hurt. I just need to get my defense up. That way, he has a less chance of hurting me a lot. Outside of his, spells. Okay, ineffective. Good. Let's try and get mute on him. Ineffective. Alright, let's get fast up. Let's try and destroy him as fast as possible. That ain't gonna be happening unless I can get fast up again. Alright. Alright, he missed. Good. Now he has 242 damage. Good. Alright, good. Wait a second. I think I'm exposing that glitch again. Oh wait, no, never mind. We broke out of it. That was strange. That was weird. 432. $700. One more good swipe should do it. Well, not like that, but if we can go first. And... oh, yeah, he has 2,000 HP. Right. Wait a second. 14... oh yeah, he has 496 health left. Alright. Well, there you have it, everyone. Fast works good. It works well. It only took me 2 attempts. The first attempt I threw out. I mean, as I figured with the future soul challenges, especially with Thief and Black Mage, this is really going to be tough. I mean, it's going to be so tough that, it's going to take way too many attempts. It's probably going to take me forever to get done. So, phew. But, and it's still February 3rd where I'm at. It's like 11:27 right now. God. I am halfway done with these challenges. The time loop is now broken. The 2,000-year-long battle is over. Peace prevails. Control of the four elements, the earth, the wind, the fire, and the water, again belongs to the earth. Garland's hatred burned for 2,000 years. That hatred led the four powers to this world. Chaos was created from those four. So I guess that is theoretically right, or technically right. Evil dominated the world and covered it in darkness. Or did they, create him after he died, make him a robot, and then send him back? I don't know. But it is over now. Wrong has been set right. The Light Warriors are returning. As they travel in time, the world returns to normal. Sarah and Jane wait for them. Of course, Garland does too. the Sarah and Jane kind of reminds me of the Bible from Genesis. Pretty cool. But when did it ever happen? Everything went mad in a day. The reason lies in the 2,000-year time loop. The four chose to become one force and fight against the four evil forces that set darkness upon the world. When the four return, it will be to their past. All signs of the battle with the forces will be erased. But the legend will live on, passed down by the dwarves, the elves, and the dragons. Passed on by peoples unsure where the story came from. Kind of like religion, to be honest, really relates to us. The Light Warriors return from their journey back in time 2,000 years. The memories stored deep in their hearts will protect the world. Never forget the good and true. Never turn the four powers to the dark side. And truth will always live in the hearts of the people. The warrior who broke the 2,000-year time loop is truly a light warrior. That warrior was you. May the orbs always shine. And with that, the challenge is over. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you, Mountain D18, for being the lone savior of our world. May you always be a great, be a great person to others. And may you always continue your good deeds to others. And keep Earth at peace. Thank you for saving us a third time, man. We commend you with this medal of courage and gratitude. Thank you once again. You may now return to Earth. We'll never forget you, sir. Goodbye, Mountain D18. Goodbye. Yeah. I kind of almost teared up from that. It was almost like a real series finale right there. It was really awesome. But man, Soul Red Mage, God. I mean, first of all, I never finished this challenge even on my phone before. This is the first time I got into Chaos before, like a year or two ago. This is the first time I made it to Chaos and defeated him. God, I didn't even know about that pro cape, to be honest, until I got it. Well, I think I got it before, like in the Floating Castle, but I forgot about it. But yeah, let me tell you what I think about the challenge. Let me try and break it down. At the beginning, you get the chain and you get the rapier. Kind of like the fighter, right? You start off with good stats. You can pretty much one-shot the imps and the wolves. You still have a chance at missing them. But you also get magic. So you can get, you can't get ruse. You can get cure. You can get, fire, lightning, unlocked, sleep, or fog. Fog can really help you out. But I didn't really use it, It is helpful against the wizards. Like early on. I probably should have shown that earlier on, but oh well. As you can see, I was really frustrated with the ice cave. I had to really grind. But yeah, Garland, you can knock down like level 2 if you really want, but that requires some luck. You get to the pirates with all that absorb. If you level grind too, they're not a problem. But here's the thing: if you had lightning too, it would have knocked them out in one turn guaranteed. I'm not sure how much it would have done to Garland, but man, yeah, if you started with that, the first part of the game would have been no problem. It would have been broken. Especially if you had Lightning 3, that would have been boom. But I think you have to be, I think you have to turn the tail into Bahamut, which I didn't show off here. I did show off in my solo White Mage challenge though. But I'm eventually going to get back to my Let's Play. Well, I'm going to start the Let's Play off again because it's going to be tedious for me to get back to the Ice Cave where I left off in Part 10 like about a year ago. It's been so long since I last did that Let's Play, but I'm doing the Let's Challenges. I'll probably get back to the Let's Play after this, so yeah. But yeah, you get to the Marsh Cave. Basically, the only two things that can really mess you up if you're unlucky enough are the undead and the crawl. Because the crawl is not undead. It can hit you really hard. I mean, not really hard. It can hit you up to like 10 or 11 or 12 times. Pretty much guarantees to paralyze you. I've seen it to where it's hit you or hit me and it's not paralyzing, but you might as well win the lottery, it seems. Shadows aren't too bad. Mud can still hurt you pretty bad if you're not careful. The red bone can get you if you're paralyzed. I think I've shown it to where like I got down to one crawl, but he's killed me by himself. You get to the wizards. That's when you have to get pretty lucky with your spells. You need to have like 2 lightning 2 charges, or you can use fog. But as you can see, sometimes it is possible to knock them down with the lightning 2, but 1 lightning 2, but it's usually not going to be enough to kill them all, But basically, you get the crown after that. You get to Ace though, so you can either use fast and destroy them that way, or you can use mute. I seriously highly recommend you use mute because he may rub you and just wipe you out like that. I think I got one the first or second guy. It may have been the first guy. I don't know. But Power Peninsula is a pretty good place to grind once you hit a certain level. I forget what it is. Like at least level 9 or 10 or such. Or maybe higher than that because you're not a white mage with the rubes. You can get your money that way. You can grind up levels pretty quick over there too. But in the Fire Cave or the Gurugu Volcano, I guess Agama, however you pronounce it. Use heals, you get all the items from Onright, the waterfall, that area. Basically, you get the items and you can grind that way. I saw you in part like 18 and 19, maybe 17 as well. Basically, you get to the Earth Cave, you can take down the vampire with 1 fire 3, but you usually need more than that. And then you get the rod, and then Lich, you can just knock him down with some fire 3s. You gotta be careful, because he can really knock you down if you're not careful, because you don't have that ribbon yet. Then you get, let's see here. You go to the Ice Cave, and that's the hardest part, apart from this final cave. You got wizards that can engine run like that. You got mages that can engine run. If they go first and they get right off of you, you're pretty much dead. Sorcerers can wipe you out with their hits. They can instantly kill you. Cox tries to stone you. You got the mages, you got images and wraiths, guys, specters, all of them that can just stun you like fucking that. But you can avoid the areas that you don't necessarily go to. You can avoid the frost dragons and the frost wolves that use the frost wolves use frost and blizzard comes from frost dragons. But you can get some items that sell and you can get some gold if you can get that. And it really pays off when you get that. But when you get the flame sword, you get more offense. Then you get the eye, you can just I seriously recommend that you can mute him. It is possible to get faster and just wipe him out without it. Then you get the floater. But then it becomes more dangerous once you get the floater. But once you get out and you go to descend, you get the airship. That's not a floater, by the way. It's the ship. The airship. I know I called it a floater before. I forgot what it was called. I didn't forget. I just thought it was a floater. I don't understand. But then I went, and I took out Carrie. You just got to mute her. You don't have to mute her. You can just get your defense up with defense. Once you go on rack, the waterfall, you get the items, you come back. But Carrie can still critical hit you if you're not careful. And if she goes first and she hits you, that's pretty hard, as you saw before. But you can knock her out, no problem, once you get fast up. I mean, it is still a problem. I would recommend you have Tier 3 on you when you get there. And then you go on rack, you go and you get slapped, but them ghosts can really screw you up. Thankfully, they didn't screw me up in this playthrough. But then you go crack and you don't have to mute him, he just uses ink. You just get your defense up, you get fast up, and you just wipe him out like that. But I think you can actually go to a floating castle once you get the slab, and after you get the slab, you go back to that area I forgot, and you get the cube, and you go to the castle and go talk to Dr. Oon, turn it into him, and he'll give you the chime. And then you go to floating castle. Be careful with Ankylos and the vampires, wizard vampires. Because in one failed attempt at a recording to get to chaos in one go, before I actually split it up into parts with the bosses, like as you can see right here, I died to the wizard. I'm not the wizard. The vampires, like 4 vampires and the wizard vampire. The wizard vampire has more health. I think it can hit harder. Oh yeah, their hits can also paralyze you as well if you hadn't already noticed. But and then you get to Tiamat. Basically, you just bane him with Bane's sword, as you saw earlier during this playthrough. Pretty cool. Tiamat is weak to that. And then you grind up to level 50, and then you get to the time gate. And this area is dangerous. You got things that can just wipe you out in one hit, can rub you. The bosses have like nuke. Well, I think Lich has nuke. Carrie has rub. Kraken has I forget. But Tiamat has, I forget. I think it's a kill you one hit if you're not careful with some special ability. But once you get Mass Moon and you get to Chaos and you have all these spells and you're maxed out on health and the spells, like the spell charges, and you have these items, you're good to go. It is possible to wipe out Chaos with the Bane Sword. Excuse me. I'll probably have to resort to that when I do the Soul Thief and the Soul Black Mage challenges. That way I can show you that it's possible. I've done it before on my phone. I think as a Soul White Mage challenge. Well, as during the Soul White Mage challenge on my phone. Not on my YouTube channel. But basically this challenge, I think it'll get like, as far as difficulty, it'll get like, let's see here. I think for me it gets like a 7 to a 7.5 out of 10, maybe a 6.5, because really you get this absorb. The start part is not hard, if you have the absorb, like I did. The white mage, the thief, is definitely gonna be the hardest. This challenge will be like 9.5 to 10 easily, or easily at least 9 for that reason alone. But that's gonna be for another time. But I'm kind of wondering, whether I should do the thief or the black mage first. Probably the thief, because I think Haldengor might think black mage is probably harder. But also Metroid said the thief is harder. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll break those down another time. But yeah, this was pretty difficult. Once I got to like the Marsh Cave, because I got stunned over and over. Earth Cave as well, even outside there. Ice Cave, it went up to 10. That area is a 10. Easily, at least a 9.5. It's doable, it's possible. I think that the eye for the Ice Cave was the easiest part, because the hardest part is getting to him and getting out. But basically, you get to him, you mute him, and you get fast up, he's no problem. ASO is also pretty easy too, if you mute him. If you can mute all the enemies, it makes the challenge easier, but some enemies probably won't be, you can't mute. Like the Gas Dragon, you may be able to mute them, but it's rare. It's rare to mute Chaos. Well, I've tried a couple times and it didn't work. But yeah, it's really tough challenge, but it's not the hardest though. It's not the easiest. The fire is the easiest. He has the highest hit ratio. I mean, he can hit the most. So he has the most offense. But that's outside of you using fast for your red mage and such. But still, the hit is not as high as the fighter, so or damage is not as high. So now the easiest for offense will be the black belt because he has a glitch, which I'll explain more when I do that. When I do the black belt for the solo challenge, I'll probably do that one next. But I'll probably give it some time. That way I can take a break from the solo challenges. But basically, yeah, that's my thoughts. 26.5, maybe an 8 or maybe a 7.75. Not quite an 8, but yeah, 6.5 to like 7.75 is basically what I think for this challenge. But I think maybe a 7.5. Yeah, I'll go with that. 7.5. Not quite 7, not quite 8. I'm just going to keep it at that. If I ever come back, with a final decision, I'll let you know about that, where it's 7 or 8. I'll continue to break this down. And from here on out, I'll break down I may make a special video where I break down everyone, as far as, the challenges go for the solos. So yeah, that concludes part 25 in the solo Red Mage challenge. I hope you all enjoyed this. And it's about 11:45 a.m. over here. It's almost February 4th where I live at. It's already February 4th on the East Coast and such, but here in the West Coast, like I forget what it's called, on the West Coast, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and in the video, I'm gonna convert these videos and hopefully upload them in the next little bit, so it will definitely be February 4th by the time I get to uploading these videos. So yeah, this concludes the series. I hope you all enjoyed this. Please like, comment, subscribe below. And if you have any video game requests or like any solo challenges or any sort of challenges for any games, just let me know. I'll be more happy to check them out. I've had one for I think like maybe some Final Fantasy game like 4 or 6. No, someone requested me to do a Let's Play of 4 and 6, but I haven't played those yet. I've tried Final Fantasy 2 like a year or two ago, and it's different. Quite different. Because I beat this game, as pretty much every solo. I let Ultimate Mandatory know with the pictures of, snapshots of my victories. Like White Mage, Fighter, Black Belts. I'm not sure about Red Mage. I know I've done Black Mage. No, I got to the Chaos, I think it's Black Mage. I think I did as Thief. But yeah. I think Black Mage is the only one I haven't done. But anyway, I've rammed on long enough. Too long at this point. I know I finished the challenge like 15 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago. So let's go ahead and end the video here. Hope you all enjoyed it. And try some of my D10. I'll see you on the next video. So peace out, everyone.